afternoon, Derry Dragons. I hope all of you are having a wonderful day. Let's kick this show off with some fun facts. In 1957, a replica of the original Mayflower, which transported pilgrims to the New World. Mayflower 2 recreated the original voyage, set sail from Brixton, England, across the Atlantic, arriving in Plymouth, Massachusetts on June 13, 1957. I never knew they recreated the Mayflower. It must have taken a lot of work. In 1916, the first game at Wrigley Stadium, home of the Chicago Cubs, between the Chicago Cubs and the Cincinnati Reds. What a fun and historical day. In 1929, plans were announced to build the tallest building in the world in New York for the Bank of Manhattan, which will be 63 stories high. I'm not sure if this building was actually built, but I'm curious to know if this building exists or existed. In 1971, the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the use of busing to achieve racial desegregation in schools. I never knew schools were a part of the civil rights movement. That's enough for me. On to you, Cameron.
Thank you. Congratulations to the Derby girls soccer team, winning their first home games against BCS. Goals were made by 6 different girls: Margot E., Olivia D., Lily T., Reese F., Berlini P., Campbell L., which led to Derby to a victory with a final score of 9-1. Way to go, Derby Dragons. Next home game is Monday, April 26th at 4 o'clock against Cranbrook. Parents of incoming and 9th grader students, do you still have questions about transitioning to high school? The See Home PTA is here to help. Please join us for a PTA Zoom meeting on April 21st from 7 to 8 p.m., where See Home parents will talk and answer questions about the transition to high school. Our goal is to add parents' perspective to the information you've already been provided. We encourage everyone to submit questions of time to shannon.herbst51@gmail.com. You will also be able to submit questions via the chat function during the meeting. The Zoom link was sent in e-news on 4-11. We look forward to seeing you April 21st. See Home Football calling all 8th graders interested in playing football at See Home. Please attend an informational Zoom meeting on April 24th at 9 a.m. with Coach Bewald. The Zoom link will be sent in e-news on 4-18. Last week, all Derby 7th and 8th graders received an email from Mrs. Westerland reminding them of what they should be working on in order to complete the EDP's Educational Development Plan on Excello. On May 1st, students should check their bps/schools.com email accounts for this update. Now for our commercial break.
As you all know, there's a pandemic going around the world right now, so people are staying home. And as you may know, people have been playing video games and being on the internet a lot more than usual. This could be a problem because of people's health and them getting outside and getting exercise. In New York Times article, it is scientifically proven that the internet has been used a lot more over this pandemic. According to Altamed, screen time can actually lead to a very big lack of sleep, which can make you very tired the next day and is ultimately really bad for your health. According to Mike Dano from Light Reading, global internet traffic rose 40% due to the coronavirus pandemic, essentially cramming more than a year's worth of growth into just a few weeks. And according to Fortune.com, 4 of the 10 largest cities, Houston, New York City, San Diego, and San Jose, are starting to see a decline in download speeds for home internet.
Thank you. Don't forget about the important dates coming up. Quarter 3 ends this Friday for middle school and will be a half day for students, while teachers finalize grades in the afternoon. Like all half days, it will be virtual. next week on Friday, April 30th. It will also be virtual half day in the morning for professional development for teachers. The Derby Student Government Leadership Team is sponsoring a Cash for Coins for Gordon fundraiser. Jeff Gordon is a Birmingham Public Schools graduate, the best friend of our own Mr. Halverson. Jeff was diagnosed with ALS in November. This fundraiser will take place in our Derby math classes Monday, April 12th through Friday, April 23rd. We encourage students who are able to make a donation into the donation box in their math classroom during the fundraiser. The math teacher who raises the most money will earn a prize for their class. Students who are virtual can participate in this fundraiser by putting a donation in an envelope and writing the name of their math teacher on the envelope. The envelope can be placed in the Cash and Coins for Gordon donation box in the Derby foyer. Donations can be cash or check written out to Derby Middle School. His fight is now our fight. Thank you in advance for supporting our cause. Now for our closer segment.
Thank you, Cameron. Good afternoon, Derby Dragons. I'm Kate, and I hope everybody has had a great Tuesday so far. The weather today is a high of 38 and a low of 30, and it's snowing. Today's National Day is Lima Bean Respect Day. That's pretty strange. And National Look-alike Day and National Pineapple Upside Down Cake Day. Also, it's National Autism Awareness Month. Thank you for listening to today's announcement from our news crew for today. Perry, Cameron, and myself signing off. Bye, Derby Dragons.